to record, so just hold. Okay, ready? Hey, what's up? What's up? I'm Ben. This is Martial Arts Around the World. So we are here in Ghana, in Jamestown. This is, as you can see, this is not an upper class neighborhood. This is the slums. This is the ghetto, as they call it, right? And we are here with this gentleman here, Mr. Charles Quartey. This man has sacrificed so much. He's given up so much of his time, of his efforts, his money, his hard work to come down here where it's needed, where people like him are needed to help the youth and stuff, to get out of the situation, to have a place they can go to put their energies to work, to box and train. If they don't do that kind of stuff, who knows what they might get into, armed robbery, crime, and so on. So this man is a Ghanaian celebrity, and he deserves to be celebrated. That's why we're here, to celebrate him, I beg. So let's go small. Charles, let's just tell your story small. We'll show the area a bit small, and just say what you want the world to absorb from your efforts. So Chaze, yeah. So why did you start this whole thing, in boxing and so on and so on? What made you start this project?
Yeah, I grew up in this neighborhood. At the top there, it's not this area. I mean, close to Azuma Nursing grandmother's house.
Okay.
And at the age of 16, I started boxing. The reason why I started boxing, my father was a teacher. I traveled to Nigeria and my mother was sick. So life became tough for me.
Wow.
And I found myself doing boxing.
Wow.
Through boxing, I'm able to, survive. So when I travel outside, when I came back, I tried to help the young ones in the community who had the same story like me. Because most of the kids around, their parents give birth to them and they leave them around. Like in my gym, I have like 6 or 8 boxers. I haven't seen their fathers more than 6 years now.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I take these boys, these young ones, and I train them, I feed them. Right now, some of them in the military now. Some of them travel outside. Some guys are doing good in the community. So, the little one I can do is what I know is boxing. So I decided to open the boxing gym to help these young boys and girls in the community.
So most people, when they do stuff, right, they do stuff because they want to make money, or they want to, there's some selfish, self-centered ambition behind their goal. But you're doing this thing, and it seems like it's more selfless, right? You are giving your time and your energy. The return on it may not be much, because I don't imagine a lot of these boys, they may not have jobs and stuff. So getting the funding for what you're doing, it may not always be easy. Yet you are still doing it.
Yeah.
You see, that's the commendable part of this whole thing, is that despite all odds, you are doing it.
Yeah.
And so what do you want people to say? I mean, and this is stuff like, there are a bunch of people who might be watching this and say, Charlie, when I come to Ghana, I want to help Charles. I want to donate to Charles, give Charles something. And that's why I do what I do. I like to showcase people like you and stuff.
Yeah.
What would you tell a person from the outside, from Yankee or England or whatever, a boxing team who sees Charles Quartey is doing this in Jamestown? Actually, I want to get involved. I want to help. What's your message to them? They're watching you.
It's really tough, but we are doing this to help these young ones in the community, because, like they said, many are called, but few are choosing. You are training the boxers, but I'm not training them to become a world champion. If you become a world champion, fine. But I'm training them to show them, life. They have to be self-disciplined, and some guys can get a job, some guys can travel outside. I want to change their life, their lifestyle, because the way most of the guys walk around doing nothing, it's not good. I'm doing this to help these young ones. It's not like I'm a rich man, I don't have money, but the little money that I have, I'm a pig farmer, and I have a small pig farm, small farm. So the small money I earn from the farm, I used to take care of the guys in the gym. Most of them are, you see the accommodation I have, They sleep in the this accommodation.
Wow, they sleep up
yeah,
there?
Yeah, most of them sleep at the top there.
Wow.
Yeah. We
Wow.
have more than 100 people sleeping at the top here.
Wow.
Yeah, and some sleep inside the gym.
Wow.
You know. And I'm doing this because I will have a competition over here next month. So I'm building the stands at the top here for the guys to come, you know, when we are doing the boxing. I do the stand over here. You see the stands over there?
Yeah.
I'm the one who built the stands.
So pretty much you organize this whole this whole field.
Yeah.
For the community.
Yes.
You organize it.
Yes,
wow.
yes. You know.
Wow.
Because we are trying to, put something out there for people. It's not like you have to be rich before try to help somebody. But the little money you have, if you are doing this and people see you out there, somebody else can say, hey, Charles Quartey is doing this, so let me help Charles Quartey. So, it can take one or two boys from the street. So that's what I'm doing.
You are here, these people are here saying, oh, crime is high, but this guy is doing the things that needs to keep crime down, right? Yeah, crime is almost a result of poverty and the economic situation of the country you're in. That's usually what leads to crime, right? You don't usually have crazy people just walking around committing crime for the sake of it. It's because they don't have anything a place to sleep, they don't have money and so on. And look what this man has done. He's built a place for them to sleep up there, right? He's done a place for them to sleep. He's built a gym in the same lower floor for them to sleep. He's organized this stadium over here where they run and train and box. Oh man, Charlie, man, I salute you, man. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is truly amazing, man. This is what it's all about. When I came to Ghana, I've always been wondering, why is boxing always centered in Jamestown? Because when you go to like the fancier areas, Cantonments, Legon, Laboni, Ablempe, I've not seen any boxing. I've not seen it, but it's here, and it makes sense because the economic situation here, as you can see, is dire.
Normally, when you come here early in the morning, you see this boy like they playing soccer. Yeah. Sometimes you see them, fighting in the street.
Wow.
And when you go to Jamestown, when they see them fighting, nobody stop them. Right. You have to fight and survive.
Right.
So that's why they say Ghana people like to fight. No,
they like to survive.
Yeah, you have to fight your way out. You have to survive. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so
wow.
And it's not easy. It's not easy. And we have people from outside the country. We have people from Nigeria, Togo, Benin.
Yeah.
Accommodate all of them in the gym.
Wow.
Yeah. I have this African champion name is Wahab. Wow. He came to Ghana to do dancing. Wow. And somebody brought him to the gym.
Wow.
And I started training him. He's the African champion now.
Wow.
He's the WBO Africa champion, WBA, IBF African champion. So we are doing this. It's not for only Ghanaians alone. We are doing this to help, everywhere you come from and you decide to do boxing. Yeah. When you came to Charles Quartey Boxing Foundation, we are here to help you.
Wow.
We are doing this for, how to call it?
For everybody.
Everybody, not only for Ghanaians alone.
So if you're watching this and you want to help Charles and his program, obviously they can use help with things like equipment, boxing gloves, even a ring. Yeah. If we can do maybe start a fund to upgrade the ring. The ring look pretty good, but we can upgrade it. Maybe some running facilities here, maybe some sneakers, shoes for the boxers. Hand wraps. Yeah. Whether you are in the Ghanaian government watching this, or you are a foreigner abroad, right? These kinds of programs, in my opinion, are a big part of reducing crime in the city. Because again, crime is usually an end result of economics and poverty, right? You give people things to do and a place to stay and activities to get involved in, you will likely see crime go down, right? When I went in this place, all the boys were excited. I saw the small boys came to me, Ben, I beg, take my picture. They're not criminals, they're not bad people. They're just people who don't have anything, That's it. They're like you and me. So let's help Charles with this. I mean, wow. The fact that there are people who have money, who come from money, who can't even do half of what he has accomplished here. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? There are people who have parents double parents who give them everything. They can't do half of what you have done.
Yes, sir.
You have built a freaking a shelter for people to sleep.
Yes, sir.
You know, you've built a boxing gym. You've done all this with very little. So, Charlie, as for me, you have my salute.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Straight
Yes,
up,
sir.
you have
Yes,
my
sir. Yes,
salute.
sir.
So,
Before, when it rains, the whole place is flooded.
oh,
You know, these boys, you know, they don't have anywhere to sleep.
wow,
So have to struggle to, you know, put a roof for these boys. If it's not only the boxers who sleep inside, they have these guys, you know, who do small jobs in the market. In the night, they come and sleep in the gym because they have nowhere to go. So we give them place to stay. They sleep in the morning, they go away, go and do their work. So, you know,
wow.
we are not doing for only the boxers. We are helping
They're
everybody.
helping the community.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So Charles has built this place up here that's not only helping the boxers, but it helps the community. The second floor he's done up there, sometimes at night it rains because the ceiling is not sealed, you know, and stuff like that. There's not money to seal the ceiling, so it rains and the water pours on everybody, you know. So that's another example of something that we can help with to help him out. So again, this part of this, what I'm doing is not just a self-centered, oh, let's just go and talk to martial artists. We're talking about the community, trying to help people around the world, going to the places where people don't normally go and showcasing these amazing people, amazing entrepreneurs and hustlers and visionaries like Charles. You know, so let's celebrate him. Let's if you're watching this again, like I said, I'll put the link to his website, his address, his phone number, his email address, his social media. Reach out to him directly if you want, or you can reach out through me to him if you're watching my channel as well, okay? So Charles, man, this is beautiful, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for, I'm very honored to be here, to be a part of your vision, man. This has been an honor, okay? So we'll spend some time hanging out with your kids,
All right.
and that's it. So Charlie, martial arts around the world. Os.
Big up, big up.
Yeah, okay,